flag in the air when we're racing for 25 laps.
Baby, stay with it.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. Go, go, go. Still there, still there.
Come on, come on, come on.
Go, 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 go.
Tonight, on race night at Bowman Gray. It's our second race of the season, and after a brutal start, we're all licking our wounds.
That's got to be replaced.
This obviously is supposed to be straight.
Leak is coming from the rear main seal.
And rushing to get our modifieds ready to hit the track again.
We're gonna put some weight on the front.
We'll just have to try it and see how it works.
But for Tim Brown, the 10-time champion at Bowman Gray, his season might be over before it even began.
We're gonna need to do surgery.
It's messed up pretty good.
What we do on this track, a lot of people think is insane.
We risk our lives,
Our money,
And our pride.
And our pride, racing on the most infamous track in America.
Bowman Gray Stadium.
Bowman Gray Stadium.
Bowman Gray.
Bowman Gray Stadium.
Bowman Gray Stadium.
But this ain't no polite straightaway where everybody stays in their own lane.
This is a quarter-mile ring of fire. And if you don't turn every time you're supposed to, there's a good chance you're gonna die.
It's lightning fast,
Dangerous.
and you never know what's gonna happen next.
I done beat your damn ass one time, go on, idiot.
But we show up here every Saturday night to do one thing, and that's to win.
The race,
The points. And the season championship.
But if you're not willing to risk it all,
Still there, stay low, stay low, stay low.
then you should probably just stay the home.
Hey, Dave. Look what was in my truck I forgot about.
oh boy,
We gotta find somewhere to put this thing. It's so sparkly.
You might could squeeze it up there.
This is a good problem to have, isn't it, Dave?
It's a very good problem to have.
Let's put it right there for now.
Hey, Bert, you wanna give me a hand over here with this? God, this sucks, man.
Stinking rain.
Last week, my brother Bert won the first race of the season at Bowman Gray Stadium.
Left a little bit.
Watch a hole.
Damn it.
All right, but first race of the season for me was pretty much, I want to say as bad as it gets, but I mean, it could always be worse.
Give me a good run right here.
The 14 car got into Tim and wrecked him, and that's what jammed me up and wrecked my car.
Busted something, brake pedals into floorboard.
I tore up $1,000 worth on my race car. I lost, and my feelings got hurt.
What you need, Brown? Let me carry you in there.
It sucked. You know, 40 laps into the race, I got drove into the left front and piled into the fence. I'm pretty sure I've got a broke wrist.
Burt Myers!
With the first race of the season, to be able to sit on the pole, lead every lap,
Order, guys. Good job.
it was a dream weekend, really, for us.
Burt Myers wins the Hayes Jewelers 200.
Bowman Gray Stadium. If you're wondering, Mike, this is as much fun as it looks like. I know you were dying to know. You getting wet? I was able to finish the race, but I was several laps down, and I finished 14th. Thanks, Mother Nature. Just kick me while I'm down. For every race at Bowman Gray, we get points toward the season championship. For a win, we get 50 points, and 2 points less for every position after that. So after our first race last week, my brother Bert has got an early lead, and Tim Brown is only 4 points behind him. But for the rest of us, we gotta hope we do better in this weekend's race. All right, cut it to the right a little. I was really dreading unloading my race car because, I mean, I got in a wreck and I knew I was gonna have to replace suspension parts. I really didn't even want to look at it.
All right, straight, yeah.
I mean, it's racing at Bowman Gray. There's so much luck involved.
All right, cut this way now. All right, straighten out, straighten out, straight.
I'm trying.
I know. Oh, but I still have to go over there every week and try to be the best that I can be and try to win the race. Damn. My concern is the stuff we can't see, which is this strut rod is keeled. That's gotta be replaced. This has definitely gotta come off. Unfortunately, this week, we gotta replace some parts. So that's gonna put us a day or two behind just doing the regular maintenance stuff. So I'm behind the 8 ball already before the season really even gets started.
They've been running weekly races around a quarter-mile football track at Bowman Gray Stadium for over 70 years. Our modified season runs 17 weeks, and every Saturday night is pretty much a different race. The race coming up this weekend is a twin 25, 2 25-lap sprints. And the driver that does the best overall will get 50 points toward the season championship. With the longer races, there's a ton of strategy. You have to pace yourself, take care of your car, and make sure you got something left at the end. A 25-lapper, it's the end as soon as you start. There is no strategy. The green flag comes out, and you run over anybody that gets in your way.
Move it, keep moving.
So there are lots of ways you can change your car to take advantage of a shorter race. But first, I've got to bang my car back into one piece.
This is our spindle. The steering arm hooks to the front of the spindle. And when this spindle bent, it twisted it, which made my tires turn way out. It's actually twisted on this arm here. You can see where this sticker is crooked. So there's really no way you can fix these. I mean, it would be several hours worth of work to try to cut this apart and fix it. So I'm basically just gonna have to throw it away and buy another one.
Or maybe I got a spare in the back.
God, I was down there too long. I'd say the hardest thing for me racing since day one, I've always only had enough to get by. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got another left side spindle because I'm notorious for ripping the right side off. I've never had that extra bit of money where I could, okay, let me get extra practice tires this week. Let me buy a new car if I need it. It might have got put on the hauler. I don't see it.
I mean, I work a full-time job. Racing is my life, but I sure don't make any money doing it. And that means
I have to just keep refurbishing what I have to try to stay competitive.
All right, here we go. Here.
What you got? That's exactly what we need, isn't it? When people live paycheck to paycheck, I race week to week.
So Saturday night was the opening night for Bowman Gray, the Hayes 200. Very important race for me and my race team. You know, we wanted to go over there and perform well.
Whoa, shoot. Jim, you all right, buddy? Oh, I'm not all right. Just broke both my hands.
But, you know, 40 laps into the race, I got drove into the left front and piled into the fence and, you know, busted up my hand pretty good.
Here he is, Burt Myers, Hayes Jewelers 200.
Burt beat me, and, you know, that hurt. And that's not the way we wanted to start the season. Fortunately, my guys rallied and kept me motivated. You know, even with the busted up hand and hurting, you know, severely bad, we were able to limp home to a third place finish.
All right, we'll be taking 3 x-rays and turn your hand all the way on that side.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, I'm mad. I get mad. Like, I'm a sore loser, very sore loser, and I hate that about myself, but I am. Like, winning is what I strive for. When I run second, I'm pissed off. Like, I win a race, and I'm mad that I didn't beat them by 10 car lengths if I only won by 1.
Tell me about what happened with this.
So I was on the outside of a car, and he hit me in the left front wheel. So, bam! Tore my car all to pieces.
So the spoke on the steering wheel basically cranked the thing back.
Yes.
Okay, pulling these x-rays up here. What you've done here is you've partially torn what's called the ulnar collateral ligament. It's a really high-grade tear of that ligament with just a few fibers that are left there. And I think that we're probably gonna need to do surgery.
Okay.
The good news is it's something that I think we can get through the season with.
And you can fix it.
And then fix it at the end of the season. So with the advent of some of this thermoplastics and custom splints, and as we've learned more about this injury associated with racing, we've gotten better at splinting this. So the thumb will be protected with the splint, and it's low profile. It'll fit inside your glove. You should be able to race just fine, just like you always do. Then you keep winning races.
Perfect. Fix me up, Doc.
All right.
That's good. So my season's not over. I've got to go beat Burt Myers. It's my time now.
Next,
I'm hungry for a win.
our cars are almost ready for the second race of the season.
I think that's pretty good there.
And we're all digging deep to sit on the pole.
We need to go over there this weekend and sit on the pole and win the race because third don't cut it.
And later,
Y'all ready for some more modified racing tonight, Bowman Gray Stadium?
Just like last time, we got no friends here, okay? Let's get it done. 10-4.
God almighty damn.
Hey, boss man.
Hey,
What's up?
I was just checking on that leak. So I thought I got through the first race of the season at Bowman Gray with a win and no issues with my car. But it turns out when I was going over everything just for general maintenance, I found an oil leak in the rear main engine seal. The seal is aluminum and it goes on the back of the crank to keep the oil from running out of the back of the motor. The problem is the aluminum seal and the steel engine block expand under heat at different rates. So it's creating friction and ends up destroying the thin Teflon ring that sits in between them. That's the rear main seal. Wow. It goes in there like that. All that Teflon is what seals it. All that was wrapped around the back of the crank up inside the motor.
Wow.
So there was nothing there to seal it off, and that basically fell out. So basically, a $2 part could have got sucked in the back of my motor and ruined it if I hadn't have caught it. I think that's pretty good there.
Hey, Sunshine.
What's crapping?
Did you get your seal?
Yeah, it's in.
Oh.
Hey, can somebody pick up over at Hoss? Want you to pick up over there just a little bit for me?
Everybody at Bowman Gray knows the two cars to beat over there, Burt and Tim. All right, I'm going back to my side. If y'all need me, you knock on the invisible curtain. I've been second or third just about every year. Close doesn't do anything for me anymore. If I'm not winning, I'm losing. Like, that's the way I look at it now. So I'm gonna keep trying to make my race car faster until it's the fastest car over there. Tonight is focusing on making it faster. I had in my mind the changes I wanted to make going into the 25-lapper because qualifying was so crucial for 25-lappers because you really need to start on the front row to have a good shot at winning the first race. Our qualifying was so bad last week.
4-2-9, third quick.
I knew we had to make changes. I sort of had in my mind what I wanted, but my dad does the exact same thing I do. He lays in the bed at night trying to think, what can we do to the car to make it better? I get a random phone call on my way home from work. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we put some lead in the front?
All right. We'll try it.
I mean, what have we got to lose? If you drive a pickup truck, if you ever fill the back of your pickup truck with really heavy stuff, it turns a lot better when you go around a turn. It'll get out of control a lot easier, but it turns a lot better. So sometimes it works backwards with race cars, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna put some weight on the front and see if we can't work the front tires a little bit better so the car turns better. I think we can put it right there, Mike. Clears the steering shaft all right, don't it?
That's close.
But the bad thing is, I won't know if any of the changes I made will make any difference until I hit the racetrack.
We'll just have to try it, see how it works.
All right, let me go in first.
I got it. I'm helping. So it's Thursday night, and we're trying to get the race car put back together from a not so great beginning of the season.
Are we sticking this right through?
Yeah. You know, we went from, having a car that would be able to contend for the win to having a car just limp home to a finish.
Going under or over?
I'll come under.
Come on, Daytona.
I thought you had to take a break.
Just getting here from work, we still have to put the quarter panel on it, the tail panel on it, the windshield in it, and the hood on it. We got to put the rear end in it. We have all this to do tonight, and it's Thursday night, and I have to be at work in the morning at 6 o'clock also. So we got a lot to do.
Set it right there.
Yeah. Because we need to go over there this weekend and sit on the pole and win the race because third don't cut it.
You sure you got this?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I mean, that's what we do this for. It's a lot of hard work. We spend a lot of money, and the guys spend a lot of time away from their families. So dang sure wouldn't do this to go over there and think we're going to run fifth. You know what I mean? If I knew I'd done all this work this week to go over there and run 5th, I'd go golfing. Yeah, I want to jump in there and bleed the brakes as soon as we get the axles done. I hate that we tore the car up that bad in the first race. Yes, we did salvage a 3rd place finish, but still the 2nd loser. I mean, Bert won the Hayes 200. That gripes my ass. I'm gonna need another tube of grease. I don't like it. So we gotta work harder to get faster and make sure that don't happen again. So basically, I've got this axle set 120 thousandths inside of the cap. And what that does, when the rear end gets hot from running, the axles expand. So if you don't have an expansion gap in there of at least, I think, 120 thousandths, you could actually blow your cap off and then spit the axle out. And then your night's done.
You hungry?
I'm hungry for a win. Or are you talking about food?
Talking about both.
Hell yeah.
I'm hungry too.
I'm hungry for a win.
Race day.
That's good.
Balls to the walls for 25 laps.
See you back. There you go. Thank you.
Hey, Tim, man, put it on them today, man. Hey, if you don't win, don't let that Burt Myers win. Take him out. Let's go downtown, Brown.
How's it feeling?
God, it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts bad. They say it's actually worse than it being broken.
Yeah.
It would heal quicker if it was broken, so.
Heads up. So today is the 2nd race of the season at Bowman Gray Stadium. It's hot. We'll be racing 2 25-lap sprints tonight. And what matters more than anything else for these races is qualifying. We run 1 timed lap around a quarter-mile track. Whoever goes the fastest gets the pole, which is the place to be for the short track sprints especially, because whoever starts on the pole, there's a damn good chance they're gonna finish there.
That's mine, that's mine. Is that hammer mine?
No, it's mine.
On a twin 25 week, it's basically about where you start.
Ready?
Our expectations tonight are to come over and try to win the pole and to win the race. And ultimately, to win both races. I've seen it done one time, but I've never done it myself, so I'd sure like to try.
Sitting on the poles where it's at here in these 25 lappers. And Bert's fast right now. You know what I mean? He's got his car figured out. He was the last champion for the last 2 years, so we're gonna dig in here and try to get him.
When you're racing with a guy week in and week out, and you've had some altercations, you know, there's gonna be friction sometimes. And knowing that I've got to go over there and beat Tim every week, it's easy to understand that there's animosity there.
Making preparation here momentarily for qualifying for our 25 lappers.
I get a little nervous before the race because it's my first full season at Bowman Gray, and it's a big learning curve.
I'd really like to be top 5 for this week, and you gotta do whatever you gotta do to get to the front.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how you, man?
New tires are on. We're getting ready to line up. I'm first out.
Of course, last week, Burt Myers picked up his 74th career win when he won the Hayes Jewelers 200.
Let's go.
Watch out, back it out.
Bowman Gray bases their qualifying order off of points. Well, we've only run 1 race, so that means I won, so that means I have to go out first.
All right, guys, here we go.
Last week I sat on the pole with a 13.124, so that's what I'm gonna try to hit again.
On the track now, and defending Brad's Golf Car Series Modified Champion, Burt Myers of Wanted Cove, fixing to come around and be on the clock.
Now, hit it, boy.
Burt Myers takes that Citrus Safe Cleaners machine off into turn number 1. What kind of time will he put up? The time for Burt Myers, 13.365, 13.365.
What Burt run? What that bastard run? 3-something.
Tell me what Burt run.
365.
36, that's what he ran. So what Brandon ran.
Brandon Ward takes the Q1041 machine off into turn number 3 and 4, back to the checkered flag. 13.454, second to Burt Myers.
All right, Momo, let's go.
Out next, the 10-time champion of the Brad's Golf Cars Modified Series, 84 career wins. It's the Rocket, Tim Brown.
Come on, give me a 2.
Back to the checkered flag, the time for Tim Brown. 13.397, second fastest to Burt Myers.
Damn.
Up next, from West Babylon, New York, GB3 George Brunhosel III comes off turn number 4, 13.555, fourth quick.
The exact same as last week.
If Jason's ever gonna get one, if this ain't it, something's wrong.
I want to be the fastest here.
Out next in the Carolina Drilling, Moorfield Enterprises Ford from Walnut Cove, number 4, it's Jason Myers.
It's time to see if this lead's gonna work or not.
I ended up 4th in the points last season. Burt pretty much had it wrapped up going into the last race. He had such a lead. My goal this season is to win a championship. That's the ultimate goal.
I mean, honestly, I want to take a trophy home. That's what I'm here for.
Will he have anything for Big Brother Burt? Jason Myers on the clock. Off turn number 4, back to the start-finish line, the time for Jason Myers. 13.469, fourth quick.
Well, that's not what we wanted. I guess that lead didn't do what it was supposed to do.
I'm feeling a little nervous. I'm starting 4th in a 25-lapper, so I'm just, you never know. I mean, I could go from 4th to 10th on the first lap.
Burt Myers wins the pole. Tim Brown second, Brandon Ward third, Jason Myers fourth, Jonathan Brown rounds out your top 5.
We had 3 goals coming into today. That was pole, win the first one, and win the second one. So that's goal number 1 complete.
Second sucks tonight. You know what I mean? You need to be on the pole to win the race.
I suck. Sucked.
Who's ready for the most powerful cars under NASCAR sanctioning? Who's ready for the Brad's Golf Cars Modified?
Tim Brown's number 1. He's going to win the race. Tim Brown all the way.
Check, check.
Yep.
Oh, do your thing.
So we're ready to start the first of 2 25-lap sprints. Our lineup for this race is our qualifying one. And that means my brother Burt has got the pole. 10-time champion Tim Brown is on the outside looking for blood. And all the rest of us are just gonna scramble and try to keep up with him.
Remember, buddy, we ain't here to make friends. The only friends you got came in the holler with us. Double file, buddy.
I mean, really, we're just gonna keep our fingers crossed, and when they throw the green, we're gonna go like hell and hope we don't get tore up.
Go at the line. 1 to go at the line.
Tonight, I'm looking for 2 more wins. The thing is, you can win the night in points and not get first place in both races. Bowman Gray does an average point finish for the twin 25s tonight. They take your finish from the first 25-lapper and your finish from the second 25-lapper, and they add them together. At the end of the night, whoever has the highest average finish will get first place points. Hardly anybody has come in first in both races, but that's exactly what I want to do.
All right, Brown, let's go get this thing, big man. Know what we got to do? You worked hard today. You deserve it. Hey, listen, if we get in behind the 1 and I can get you down, if I clear you, let's no hesitation. Let's get down there, okay? 10-4.
Tonight's lineup looks a lot like last week's. The 1 car's on the pole, I'm on the outside. The 104 car is on the inside, right behind the 1.
All right, Brown, 104 is right there at the door. Right there at the door. 14 is right with him. Outside ain't the place to be.
The start of the race, I got hung on outside and fell all the way back to 4th. I cannot let that happen tonight.
Easy does it. Off turn number 4, green flag in the air.
There you go, there you go. Outside, still there. Wheel to wheel, wheel to wheel, good start. Still there, still there. Still there, still there, still there. there. Still there.
Come on, come on.
Come on, son.
I want to beat the 1 car bad, but I'm not going to let the 104 car shut me out again.
Clear low, clear low, clear low. Good job. Keep running hard.
With Tim getting in behind Bert, I'm pretty much the only one left in the outside line.
22 inside at your door, at your door, at your door. Still there.
And now the 22's trying to take my spot.
Put on the back stretch here. Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. There's the caution, caution, caution. Darn it, ma'am.
Problems on the backstretch brings out the yellow flag. Burt Myers, your current leader. Tim Brown sitting in second. Brandon Ward, third. Jonathan Brown, fourth. Jason Myers rounds out your top 5.
And I drove into the left front. We had him beat right there. You did all you could do. That's a nice try. I had to run into my right front there.
The longer races have double file restarts. That would give Tim another chance to jump me on the outside. But 25 lappers are single file restarts, which means he's going to restart right where he was, behind me.
That run gave you second. That's exactly where you want to be if you couldn't beat him.
Modern Chevrolet pace car preparing to go into the infield. Will Tim Brown have anything for Burt Myers? We're fixing to find out.
Green, green, green. Green, green, green. Good start, good start. No pressure from behind by 3.
The worst part of falling to 5th is that Georgie is on my bumper now. Last week, he was a wreck magnet.
Here's a damn circus. There you go, outside clear. Oh, God almighty.
So I'm gonna do my damnedest to get around the 22 so the 79 can be his problem.
Go, go, go. Come on. Brad, you got no pressure from behind by 2. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. White flag.
Guys, I have nothing for him. He's driving away from us.
Ball 4. Oh, guys. Boom. Good job. Absolutely perfect, guys.
Let me tell you, I'm getting really sick and tired of this Burt Myers show.
Sucks ass.
All right.
All right, Tim. Keep your helmet on. It ain't work here and call his name out.
Burt Myers picks up his 75th career win. Burt Myers rolling into the Carolina Wood Floors victory lane.
You don't understand, this is a dream come true for me.
And he'll reach into the bag now and pull a chip out. Where will he start the second race?
The big twist for the Twin 25 is that the second race is determined by an inverted redraw. The guy who wins the first race picks a number out of a bag, 8 through 16, even numbers only. If he draws 8, the winner goes back to 8th place for the second race, and all the racers between 2nd and 8th flip with him. If he draws a 16, he goes back to 16th place, and the top 16 drivers flip with him.
8. Burt Myers pulls an 8 out of the hat. He will start the second race from the 8th spot.
Burt drew 8, so he's got to start 8. We'll start 7, so we'll be inside of Burt.
The problem with the inverted restart is it puts a lot slower cars up front with the faster cars in the back, and that causes chaos in a hurry.
We had 3 goals, pole, win 1 and win 2, so 2 of 3 goals are complete so far, but we got a quick turnaround here, check both of these again. So we're gonna do our best to try to win this second race. We'll see, it's probably gonna get hairy.
Next. It's time now for the second 25-lapper.
One more time.
5's gonna be on the pole, and he's hard to pass. You're gonna have to boot him.
Georgie turns up the heat.
Let's get it done.
And the second race pulls over.
You gotta stay low.
Y'all ready for some more modified racing tonight, Bowman Gray Stadium?
Go ahead and start letting that right rear down. We're gonna run out of time if we're not careful.
Georgie, Drew 8 puts us third. We're gonna win the second one. Because you're gonna have the 18 car and the 5. 5's gonna be on the pole, and he's hard to pass. You're going to boot him.
The first race went pretty well. I mean, hard to pass here. Should start the second race, I believe, third, so hopefully we could go to the front.
79's third, the 5's on the pole. And he's gonna send it.
For the second race of the night, things start out a little bit different. The order of the top 8 racers from the first race has been flipped. So the winner from the first race has to fight his way back to the front, which makes it fun for the fans, but it makes a lot of work for me starting all the way back in 8th place.
Do you want to try anything for this next race?
That tire back here.
All right. Anything else?
Right here.
Take more bar out of it?
Take that left rear strut rod, the top one, to the middle hole. So the second race lineup could be a lot worse. So I'm starting 7th.
The inside lane is the best opportunity.
But winning this thing from 7th is going to be hard as hell. So the slower cars in front of me is going to get the hell out of the way because I got to go.
All right, guys. Good luck, Jay. Be careful. One more time.
I finished 5th in the first race, but I'm starting 4th in the second one. So the night is not over yet.
It's time now for the second 25-lapper for the Brad's Golf Cars Modified Series.
Got me, Brown. Come on, I got you. And 4. Up here, man. We know what's going to happen. Probably get wild up there. Just like last time, we got no friends here, okay? Let's get it done. 10-4.
God almighty damn.
P4 again, baby. Get me up front, bub. How's your hand doing? It hurts, but I'm all right. 10-4, big man. Hey, man, it looks like the inside line's not going to be a bad line. We got a good shot here. Just got to stay with it, get what we can get.
So Bert won the first race, so he's starting 8th on the outside. I'm starting 7th on the inside of him. And that's the first time I've had that opportunity this year. So now I can hold Bert on the outside and get the position.
All right, Brown, it's going to be 1 to go when you come back to the line. It's going to be double file here and be ready to go.
GB3 and that good-looking number 79 on the inside of row 2. On the outside of the second row is going to be that number 4 of Jason Myers.
George, you'll have the 4 to your outside, the 22 behind you, and we ain't clear the 18. Then we'll go after the 5, buddy. Just do what you do. You've been doing this a long time. 10-4. 79's probably going to rough the 5 up, just thinking out loud. I don't know.
Starting next to the 79 makes me nervous. Georgie races reckless. I'm guessing he's going to take out the 5, so I've got to be on my toes. The way my luck's been going, he's just going to end up taking me out with him.
But 79's going to really, really try to win this race here, I'm afraid. Be ready, be ready. Going, going, going. Green, green, green. There you go, there you go. Wheel to wheel, wheel to wheel. Good start. Still outside. Stay low, stay low. Still there, stay low.
Trouble. Front straightaway. Daniel Yates, Tim Brown, Burt Myers, Lee Jeffries, Jason Myers. Several machines involved on the front stretch.
Hold, hold.
Clean.
All right, clear, clear, clear. Got to be all kinds of bent.
Looking right here from top of the trailer, I don't see nothing. I can't see nothing.
My hand is definitely up now. Oh, it looks good. His hand is hurt.
His hand ain't hurt, his damn feelings is.
There's stuff right coming out of 4, bud. There's parts all over the place.
Looks like the 5 got into the 18. Stuck him in the wall. Jay just turned left. Keep from hitting the 18.
I saw 18 crash, and when he did, I turned down and went through the infield, and me and Lee were hooked, but I don't think I'm hurt.
I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I called this one. The 79 locked bumpers with the 5 before the race ever even started.
Going.
As soon as they waved the green,
bring a green.
He moved him straight into the 18, looking to get inside to try to pass them both. He probably wanted to take me out too, but I was watching him. I swerved to the inside and took the 83 out. The 1 car swerved to miss the 83 and took the 75 out.
They're going to put Jason up there in second.
I mean, Jason's the one that cut into my right side. Putting a 4 ahead of us.
Now with the 18 car out of the race, I'm in second position in the outside line, and Burt moves up from 8th to 6th position.
I hate it for whoever I ran into, but that's just how it goes.
A freaking Myers show.
Hey, buddy, 1 to go.
People may not like it, but I'm here, and I got a pretty good shot to win, and I'm gonna take it.
Get ready. Be ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Green flag, green.
Outside, still there. Outside. Go, 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 go. Baby, stay with it. Way too much stagger. We need stagger.
You hear a lot about stagger at Bowman Gray.
We're just with them staggers.
If you've ever dropped your beer at a keg party, you already know what it means. The track at Bowman Gray is flat, it's not banked. So we want our right side tires to be bigger than our left side tires, so our car rolls around a circle like a plastic cup does. Stagger is the difference between the size of your left side tires and the right side tires. The bigger the stagger, the more your car will turn through the corner.
What did the stagger come in at? It's about a quarter.
Check and see what you got right here.
When you see crew members measuring tires in the pits, they're making sure that the stagger is exactly right for their car.
Stagger, that's all we need to worry about.
How hard my car hugs these turns could be the difference from me winning tonight and getting hung on the outside. Let's hope I've got it right.
All right, buddy, 1 to go.
We started our second 25-lap race and didn't even get 1 lap in around a quarter-mile track before there was a wreck that took out 2 cars in front of me. So now we're starting to race again. And guess who's starting second position in the outside line?
I hate it for whoever I ran into, but that's just how it goes.
A freaking Myers show.
People may not like it, but I'm here, and I got a pretty good shot to win, and I'm gonna take it.
Let's line them up, try it again.
All right, number 4, you know what to do. Get ready. Be ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Green flag.
Green flag in the air. We're racing for 25 laps.
Go. Go. Go, 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 go. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Clear, clear, baby.
That's my driver right there.
Inside, still there.
Jason's in the lead, but I'm still looking for my double win tonight. I'm not easing off just because he's my brother. He's going to have to earn this win if he wants it. So I just got to pass this 79 car, and then I'm going after him.
Outside, buddy, come on, pick it up. Still outside, still there, outside, still there, still even. Clear. Corner. Clear. Good job. I cannot get on the gas, like it won't even turn into center now. Hang on to what you got there, buddy. The car is super good right here. We need it to beat the 1 car. Cleared it by 1. Pulling away, baby. Y'all just keep your fingers crossed, guys. This thing ain't over with yet. White flag. Plenty of room. Checker flag. Back it down there, bud. Woo! How about you now? How about you? Meow! That's a pretty good night for the Myers family, guys. Woo-hoo! Woo!
Burt Myers is out! Jason Myers
Jason Myers, for the 31st time in his Bowman Gray Stadium career, picks up the checkered flag here tonight. Jason Myers!
I would love to be able to stand here and describe to you how it feels to win at Bowman Gray, but there's no comparison. There's nothing like winning at Bowman Gray Stadium.
Jason, it's been all Myers so far here at Bowman Gray this year, but this time it's not Burt, it's Jason Myers. Congratulations on your first win of 2018.
Well, Myers has won every modified race at the stadium so far this season. That's unacceptable.
Help me out here, baby. Burt pretty much kicked our ass. We got work to do there, and in the second race, we got it bent all to hell on the start. So just right around there in 8th place, like, not a good way to start the season.
I just got my 31st win. You got to be lucky to get there, but once you get there, you got to be good. And I feel like we had a real good race car. I'm pretty sure everybody here knew that both Myerses were here tonight. Hey, nice hat. Good night for the Myers family. Good job, brother.
For tonight's Twin 25 races, points are determined by your average finishing place. So Burt got 50 points. I took home 46. Jonathan Brown, 44. Tim Brown, 42. And George, 38. So combined with last week's points, Burt still has the lead, which leaves the rest of us trailing behind. But next week, we've got 100 laps with a fan challenge.
If they say yes to the fans challenge, they have to start in the rear. Burt, what's your answer on the fans challenge?
So who knows what can happen? I've got 2 words for you: mayhem.